Welcome back. I hope that you all had a great weekend. I hope that you're also all looking forward to the Easter break. In today's assembly, we will be using inclusive IMI and the value of inclusive to help us. Here is a picture of Marjorie the cow. What can you see? How do you think Marjorie is feeling? Why do you think that? What do you think the cloud above Marjorie symbolises? Marjorie is the main character in the story I'll be sharing today. It is The Cow That Laid an Egg, written by Andy Cutbill. So let's see what happens in our story today.
The Cow That Laid an Egg. Written by Andy Cutbill, illustrated by Russell Ato. Marjorie the cow felt down in the dumps. "What's wrong, Marge?" clucked the chickens. "I don't feel special," said Marjorie. "I can't ride bicycles and do handstands like the other cows. I just feel so ordinary." That night, the chickens hatched a cunning plan. Cluck, 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 they whispered. The following morning, there was an almighty commotion in the barnyard. "I've laid an egg," shrieked Marjorie. All the other cows were astonished. None of them had ever laid an egg before. Even the farmer came running. "Oh my goodness," he cried, "Marjorie's laid an egg." The farmer's wife called the local newspaper. People came from far and wide. "We're extremely proud of Marjorie," announced the farmer to the crowd. Marjorie felt much more special now, and the chickens were as pleased as Punch too. But the other cows weren't so happy. "Our bicycle riding and handstands feel rather ordinary now. Something funny's going on. Cows don't lay eggs. Chickens lay eggs." "We don't think you laid that egg," the cows said to Marjorie. "We think the crafty chickens did it." Marjorie felt shocked. "Prove it," said the chickens. So they all waited for the egg to hatch. Day after day they watched as Marjorie sat on the egg to keep it warm. But nothing happened. Until suddenly, one morning, they heard a noise. "Tap, tap, tap! Here it comes!" shouted one of the cows. And as Marjorie stood up, tap, tap, tap. The egg cracked open and out hopped a small, brown, feathery bundle. "There," said one of the cows, nodding, "a chicken." Suddenly the tiny creature looked up at Marjorie. "Moo," it said loudly. Marjorie smiled and held her baby tight. "A cow," she said, and she promptly named it Daisy.
Look at all of the cows. Can you see Marjorie? If you were one of the other cows and you saw Marjorie, what would you do? Why do you think the cows weren't so happy? How would they have reacted to Marjorie's news if they were inclusive? Not only are other cows not being inclusive like Immy, but which other value heroes are they not using to help them? Which ones would you be using? And why? Let's take time to reflect. Our school value inclusive helps us to be inclusive and welcoming to everyone. Marjorie said she didn't feel special and that she felt ordinary because she couldn't do what the other cows could. When she did do something special and different to the other cows, they didn't believe Marjorie. Because of this, they made her feel left out and useless. I wonder how they would be with Marjorie now that they know the chicken went moo like a cow. All over the world, there are so many human beings who have differences. For example, some have different beliefs, some have different needs, some have different genders. However, Being different is something which should be celebrated. Everyone, everywhere is working together to stay safe. Take a moment to reflect, and instead of focusing on the differences that separate us, let us celebrate how we can all join together. Have a great week, everyone. Take care. Bye.